Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Today's video is actually a highly requested video. I've gotten a ton of comments in my past videos about how to advertise yourself as a freelance makeup artist when you're first starting out, and also how you build your portfolio. So I'm going to be covering all of those topics today. Hopefully these tips will be very useful for you as you start your freelancing journey. I really wish that I would have had videos and resources like this when I first started out freelancing. I started out maybe about 2.5 years ago on my own, and I really wish I had videos like this because I did not know what I was doing when I first started. So again, like last video, I am completely in the dark here. I did not have any sunlight today, so I'm filming with artificial light again. Hopefully my videos will be back to the way that they normally are. But for now, we're just going to be filming with artificial lights around me, and we're just going to get started. I have a whole bunch of things here that I wanted to cover. I need to have talking points for myself because I digress quite a bit. I have 10 different things that I wanted to cover here, so hopefully I'll get to all of them without going too off topic. As I'm reading these topics off, I just wanted to make it clear that I'm going to just be automatically assuming that you guys are either beginning in your career or not very far into it, maybe like a couple of months or so, and just don't know quite where to begin with it. First off, I would definitely let your friends and family know that you're beginning as a freelance makeup artist, because the more people that know, the more referrals you can get. So Facebook, Instagram, if you have a Twitter, I guess, I don't know if Twitter's still a thing, basically blast and share on your stories that you're starting your career as a freelance makeup artist. Again, the more people that know that you're doing it, the more people that you can get as potential clients. Also, this is really important too, because the more friends and family that you reach out to about the fact that you're starting your freelance journey, the more you can recruit to be your models for your portfolio. I do want to make it perfectly clear that you're probably not going to be making money when you first start off. You're going to be doing a ton of makeup applications for free, and that's completely okay. But you want to basically be pulling aside as many friends and family as you can to be able to practice on them, and also post their pictures on your social media pages. And this is kind of going to be the start of your portfolio. It doesn't have to be super professional high quality, but as long as your clients are facing like a natural light source of some kind, just so your picture quality turns out somewhat well, I would at least use a somewhat good quality phone if you don't have a professional camera. I am actually filming on my iPhone 11, and it actually has pretty good video quality and picture quality. So all of the social media pages with my portfolio on them are actually taken with my iPhone, but I don't have a professional camera or anything. I literally just am taking photos on my phone, and that's perfectly fine. Your potential clients obviously want to see your work to the best of its abilities, so just make sure that your pictures reflect that. Practice makes perfect, again, as I said in previous videos, so just make sure that you pull aside as many people as you possibly can and just constantly practice on them. This means that you're getting people of different age ranges, different skin tones, skin types, everything. You basically just want to be as well-rounded as possible as a makeup artist. That's very important. When you get clients in the future, you're not going to be able to pick and choose what kind of clients you get. Your clients are just going to automatically come to you. When you first start off, you obviously won't be able to be picky with it either. You're going to basically be taking any single job that you possibly can. This also leads me into my next point here, is look up the state requirements of being a makeup artist in your area. In the state of Indiana where I work, you have to have some sort of formal background training, but you don't have to be like a cosmetologist or an esthetician or anything to legally practice as a makeup artist in my area. So make sure you look up the state requirements in your area. I'll actually be linking that down below, the state requirements for cosmetology, so you guys can look up to see if you guys can legally practice makeup artistry without any sort of cosmetology degree or any sort of license or anything. Some states do require some sort of certification, so you might need to take a makeup artist course and get an official certification from that to be able to practice. Just make sure that you do know the laws in your state. Also, I would just make sure that you do have some sort of formal training, even if it's not legally required by your state. For instance, I worked at Ulta for 4 years, and then I actually worked at MAC for 2. And then that's actually where I got my official like certification from, if that makes sense. Like, it's not a certification that I can take with outside of the company, but it's a certification that I had within a company. So that helped me gain experience. MAC sends you to like this week-long training. They literally call it basic training. They basically will sit and watch you do full face makeup applications and just kind of critique your work and give you pointers on what you can improve on. With working for MAC for a couple of years, I obviously was in a boutique where I was able to practice on numerous different types of clients. So that gave me a ton of practice. You can obviously either take an online makeup course, or if you want to, you can also pay for maybe like an in-person schooling. You definitely want to have some sort of experience in a customer service field. You want to have super amazing customer service skills, because if you're in business for yourself, it's all about customer service. I'm not gonna lie, even though you're not selling products to a person, it's still about running your own business, knowing how to handle people, being nice to people, and then also just kind of settling like disagreements and just handling people. So customer service kind of jobs or retail jobs give you that experience if you guys already have not had any sort of like customer service based jobs. So then next, I would try to reach out to other makeup artists or other pros in the industry. So first of all, you can reach out to other makeup artists in the area just to see if you can maybe like shadow or assist them. Obviously, you want to target the makeup artists that are kind of like in your niche. So for instance, I'm a bridal makeup artist and I also do some photo shoots, but I really don't dabble in like film or anything. So whatever niche that you are in, make sure that you reach out to those makeup artists that are in the same field as you and just kind of ask if you can shadow them, follow them around for a day, see what they do, and then kind of just learn the ropes of the job. Obviously, you'll kind of see how they interact with their clients, how they handle themselves, and then what they bring with them in like their makeup kit and everything too. If for some odd reason you can't get any makeup artist to let you shadow them, then I would just reach out to them and maybe ask if they had a little bit of time to maybe either jump on the phone with you really quick or meet for, you know, coffee or something in person, just so you can kind of maybe pick their brain a little bit. It always helps to get different makeup artist perspectives in that area, just because obviously one makeup artist's perspective and the way that one makeup artist started is not necessarily the only way to start. So you definitely want to get a bunch of different makeup artist input. Next, I would reach out to other people in your industry. So for instance, again, I'm in the bridal industry, so I reached out to a bunch of different wedding photographers, florists, hairstylists, things like that. I don't do bridal hairstyling. I do it for photo shoots, but I can do like really, really basic curls, but it's nothing intense. So bridal hairstyling, I leave up to actual hairstylists, and I just do the makeup for it. So I'm actually partnered with a bunch of different hairstylists in my area because we kind of feed off each other. Usually when brides reach out to me, you know, for their weddings and everything, they usually will ask me if I recommend certain hairstylists, because hair and makeup tend to go hand in hand. Hairstylists will recommend me as a makeup artist, and then I'll recommend people to that hairstylist, and then we kind of just like flip-flop back and forth. I would definitely also pair up with photographers. This does not matter which industry that you're in, honestly. Any sort of photographers will do. I do photo shoots a lot. I'll assist people with like headshots and like boudoir photo shoots, and then I do like family shoots and maternity shoots and everything too. Any sort of photographers literally that do anything, I would just connect with photographers in your area and you will get like a bunch of clients from photographers alone. So I would definitely do that. If you're a bridal makeup artist like me, your wedding photographer is actually one of the first vendors that you hire after you get engaged. And then they usually have some sort of referrals list that they refer all their other clients to, just for a vendor list basically. And so you can get on those referrals lists, and then you'll have a bunch of contacts basically from just being on that photographer's referral list. This also is the same with venues too, if you're specifically a bridal makeup artist. So you want to get on as many venues lists as you can, because that's the very first thing that brides usually book, is they set their date and then pick their venue. So you want to get on as many venue lists as you can, just so you're that first point of contact. Next, I'm going more so into the advertising portion of being a makeup artist. First off, you definitely do need to create business cards. These are mine. They just say JM Artistry, and then they have all my contact information on the back. I'm not going to zoom in very close because I don't want to give out personal information, but I do have my logo on the back. I have on-site makeup services based out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. And then it says my website, my personal cell phone number, my website, and then my Facebook and my Instagram if they want to follow me on either of my social media accounts. After you get business cards, make sure you hand them out to friends and family, obviously. But then you can also hand them out to any points of contact that you've had. So venues, vendors, photographers, etc. Just give your business cards out to like everybody. Since I work with weddings, then I leave mine at like hair salons, nail salons, florist shops. I think I've left them at like a bakery or something too. But just like any possible like vendors that can possibly like run in the same circle as me, I basically just leave my business cards all over the place. And I've literally gotten random people that have contacted me after finding my business cards places. So you definitely want to make sure you have business cards made. I got mine on Vistaprint. I would honestly just maybe start out with like 50 to 100 business cards or so and just kind of see where that takes you. But yeah, just make sure you pass them out wherever you can. Next, this also leads me into my next point. I would definitely make sure that you create separate social media accounts for your business and also create a website. Both methods are a really great way of advertising yourself completely for free. Yes, believe it or not, you can create websites completely for free. You may not get to do as many of like the fancy customizations that you might get if you purchase a website, but you definitely can create a pretty basic website and a functional website for free completely. So Wix.com has really great website options. I actually did have that at first, but then I decided to pay for a more customizable domain. So I decided to switch to WordPress.com, and that's my current website. I will actually be linking my website and also my social media accounts down below so you guys can check those out. I do also have a completely separate Facebook and Instagram page completely just dedicated to my makeup artistry business. If you guys have any questions about how to do the website, then I can definitely provide tips and tricks on that as well. Just leave those in the comments down below. I do have a business account on WordPress that I did purchase, but I think it's maybe only like $100 a year, I think, that I pay for it. It's honestly not that expensive, but obviously it depends how many clients you have and what your budget is, but you can create a WordPress and a Wix account completely for free if you want. Obviously, Facebook and Instagram are completely free, so that's a good way to get advertising and get your portfolio out there. You literally look 10 times more professional if you actually have a dedicated website that looks really put together. You have no idea how many times that clients have literally found me on my website and basically hired me based on what my website looked like. They literally compared it to other makeup artists and then decided that I was the most professional, and that's why they hired me. So you definitely need to make sure that all your social media accounts and your website are up to par. Next, you want to have a separate email address. You want to basically make sure that you have a separate email address that's not linked to like your personal one at all. You can get mailboxes very, very inexpensively if you pay for like a G Suite or something. So right now mine's Julie at jmartistrymakeup.com, and that sounds a lot better than at gmail.com. Obviously you can still use a Gmail account, just make it sound professional. Like I had one for a while that was like jmartistry at gmail.com, but just that at gmail.com just sounds a little bit less professional than you actually having your own actual domain for your email address, if that makes sense. Yeah, you'll be really shocked at what people actually judge you on when they hire you. It's insane because some of my brides have told me something and I didn't think that for some reason like my email address, my website would have anything to do with things, but it definitely does. Okay, I think that's honestly about it. I kind of went through those 10 things really quickly, so hopefully I didn't go too fast. Again, if you guys have any questions about anything, definitely leave those in the comments down below. As I said before, I will be linking my website just for a reference point, just so you can kind of see how mine's set up. And then also I will be linking my Facebook page and my Instagram down below too, so you can also see how those go. You can also follow me and obviously like my page if you really like my content as well. That would really help me out. Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you guys are notified of every single video I upload. Definitely let me know also what videos you guys would like to see in the future. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. All right, bye.